One of the questions that I have is, as you guys are building out this embedded business, but there's also a very robust direct business, you talked earlier about how if you don't have global payroll and an HRIS, you're missing the boat, right? You're getting left behind. And in some ways, I think the reverse is true, right? If you're a global payroll, but you don't have some HR modules, then people look at you as a point solution and not a platform. And so I know on the direct side, you guys have invested in building out more HR modules, kind of widen the scope a little bit of the tools. Um, does that come into conflict with the embedded partners that you guys have, where they have their own HRIS and they look at that as like stepping on their territory at all?
Yeah, no, it's a very valid question. I think there's two elements to this. One is how we look at our own product strategy, right? Like, so what we really want to do really well is global compliance. So global payroll, EOR, contractor management, PEO, and other sort of compliance related topics. That we really want to nail this, and this is our core. Now, and when it comes to compliance, there's also not a lot of degrees of freedom, right? Like you just need to follow the rules, and there's not like, and there's not many ways of doing this. When it comes to the broader set of HRIS tooling, when it comes to things like performance management or surveys or workflows or processes, there's much more degrees of freedom. And there our vision is that we want to provide a platform that can do everything, but it's not going to do everything for everybody. That's not our vision. Yeah, that's how we're going to do that. The second theme here is the market is really big. The market is for global HRIS, HCM is extremely big, and there are room for a lot of players, especially when you think about players who are focused on specific geographies, specific market segments, specific industries. The more specialized you are, sort of the bigger your competitive moat is going to be. And we have we don't have the illusion that our HRIS will be the solution to be all and end all for everybody. Although we do think that we can build a payroll solution for everybody in the world. And the third thing is, I get this question a lot from partners, like, how does this competitive dynamic work? But the reality is also, real successful tech companies are always partnering and competing at the same time. If you're a really successful tech company, you will have an overlapping feature set with your partners. So there's always a little bit of frenemy dynamics. And we at Remote, we just we manage this transparently. We manage this with integrity. These are also our company values. And we're also not going to pretend that it doesn't exist.